Good morning my dear students, welcome to online class. In this video we have discussed about the question number 7 related to the chapter dissolution of partnership. So this question is little bit different from the previous video, that is question number 6. So first we have to read the question and we have to analyze, and later we have to make the solution of this question only. Let's we have to read the question, what the information they are given. Anita and Sunita are partners sharing profits equally. So in this question they didn't even profit sharing ratio. Both the profit and losses they are distributing equally. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2020 was as follows. So balance sheet they are given. So balance sheet details: bills payable, creditors, Anita's loan, Vanita's loan. Anita is a partner, Vanita is a outsider. So that is liability. Reserve fund is there, capitals are there. Let's come to the asset side. Cash, bank, cash at bank, debtors, PBD, stock, furniture, investment, buildings are there. Let's come to the further information. On the above date, the firm was dissolved and the following information is available. The assets realized as follows. So here, debtors 25,600, stock, buildings they are given. Adjustment number 2, Anita took over 50% of investment at 10% less than book value, and remaining investment was sold at a gain of 20% they are given. This is totally new adjustment for you people. Furniture was taken over by Sunita for rupees 12,000, and this is also new adjustment for you people, that Anita agrees to bear all realization expenses for service. Anita paid rupees 2,600. Prepare realization account, partners capital account and bank account. So this is the question they are given. First read the question, understand the question. Later we have to move to the solution. So before moving to the solution, just we have to classify the assets and liabilities from the balance sheet what they are given. So Anita and Sunita are partners sharing profit and losses equally. So here there is no profit sharing ratio. They are not sharing the profit and losses according to their profession. Equally they are distributing. So their balance sheet as of 31st March 2020 was as follows. They are given: bills payable, liability, creditors liability. Anita's loan, it will come to the bank account. Why it will come to the bank account is because Anita is a partner. So if any loan given by the partner, that will come to the bank account. Vanita's loan, Vanita is not a partner, she is totally outsider, so she is a liability. Got it? Reserve fund they are given. This will belongs to partners capital account, and the capitals also belongs to same partners capital. When come to the asset side, cash at bank will come to the bank account, and all assets come to the realization account. Step number 1. First step itself we have to note all the assets. And on the above date, the firm was dissolved and the following information is available. After the classification of the asset, the information what they are given is they are going to close the company. The information is that the assets realized as follows: debtors, stock and buildings. These 3 assets they are realized directly. So this comes to the step 3 and the bank account. Step 3 and bank account. We know that step number 3, which account it will be implemented? Realization account. Which side? Credit side. And bank account we will get debit side. Adjustment number 2, it will say that Anita took over 50% of investment. Actual value of investment is 20,000. Out of 20,000, 50% is how much? 10,000. Will be the investments are taken over at less is nothing but reducing. So book value is 100%. When she is taken over with a lesser value of 10%, that is 90% value she is going to pay. So first this adjustment we have to write splitting manner. So first we have to write like this. So 20,000 into 50%. So we have to get 10,000 rupees. 10,000 rupees investment taken over, 10,000 rupees investment were sold. Taken over investment less than book value, selling the investment more than book value. So whatever it may be, the book value of investment we should be considered as a 100%. If it is more means we should deduct from 100%. If it is gain or more than means added to the 50% book value. So 50% is 90% for selling and 120% for gaining we have to get. So totally adjustment number 2 we will have to write. So realization account. So step number 3 and step number 5 we have to consider. Later it will come to the bank account and as the partner's capital account. Furniture was taken over by Sunita for rupees 12,000 everyone. So step 5. Step number 5 and it will come to the partner's capital account. And this one is the new adjustment for you people. Anita agrees to bear all the realization expenses in the entire previous 6 videos. So I will explain that all the realization expenses paid by the company. But here what will happen? But in this situation, the realization expenses will bear by the partner. So this is the income that your partner has been received. So it will come to the first we have to write realization account. Debit side we have to write again partners capital account. So we have to write credit side only. So this is the new transaction which will not reflected to the bank account. Directly realization account come to the as it is the process of step number 7 we have to write. Later we have to transfer to the partners capital account. Why we have to transfer means because here the partner is going to pay the bear all the realization expenses. So apart from that we have to calculate it and we have to distribute it. Based on this we have to move to the solution related to the concept. Let's we have to draw the columns for the realization account, partners capital account as well as the bank account. Let's we have to move to the make the solution that is related to the realization account. First we have to draw the columns for realization account. First we have to draw the columns for realization account. First we have to draw the columns for realization account. So everyone draw the columns in your class work. First write down the heading realization. Realization account. First we have to fulfill the conditions what they are given. Debit side particulars, amount, credit side again particulars, amount, debit and credit we have to write compulsorily like this. We have to draw the columns for realization account. So while writing the realization accounts we follow the steps, but here I didn't write any step and all. Directly I will move to the solution. You people have to remember the steps. Step number 1 what will say, number 2 what will say, number 3 what will say, 4 what will say, everything we have to know that. Now directly we have to implement it to the solution only. So now step number 1 what it says, realizable assets and book value only. We have to write here 2 realizable assets are BV is nothing but book value. The company will have 5 assets. We have to write one by one. First we have to write 2 debtors. So for the debtors, there are 2 values are there. One is inner column value, another one is the outer column value. The inner column value is 22,000 is there. Sorry, 28,000 is there. That only we have to record it as a debtors. Next after debtor, we have to write to stock. Stock. The value of stock is 40,000. After stock, one more asset is there, furniture. To furniture. To furniture. The value of furniture is 14,000. Next, to investment. The value of investment is 20,000. Next, to buildings. The value of buildings which is available in the balance sheet, that is 60,000. 60,000. This is about step number 1. Step number 1, always we recorded the assets under book value. What is the original value given in the balance sheet only. Let's come to the liability side. Step number 2, we have to write by external liabilities. External liabilities at book value. So while writing the liabilities, before writing the liabilities, we have to write by PDD, because PDD is given in the liabilities, asset side in the inner column. So whenever PDD is given, but it is a liability to the company, so directly we have to write 2,000 directly to the amount column. After that only we have to record the liability. So here really we have 3 liabilities are there. So out of that, first liability what we have to write by creditors. Creditors. The value of creditors is 20,000. By bills payable 6,000. By Vanita's loan. Vanita's loan 5,000 rupees. Vanita's loan 5,000. This is about step number 2. So here, first step number 1, we should record all the assets at book value. Step number 2, we have to record all the liabilities at book value. Step 3 always comes to the credit side only, because we have to assets realized here by bank account. In bracket we have to mention that assets realized. Step number 3, always assets realized we have to go. Assets realized information is given in the adjustment number 1. So entire the transactions we have to record it under step number 3. If any assets sold means that will comes to under step number 3 only. So here first they are given debtors, they are given the value of debtors is 25,600. After that stock they are given. The value of stock is 39,000 they are given. After that buildings they are given. The value of buildings is 66,000. The company will have 5 assets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here realized they are given only 3 assets directly they are going to sell. Debtors they are sold, stock and buildings. These 3 they are going to sell means they will get the value of this much. Next, remaining 2 assets, what will be there? Furniture is taken over. That means the full asset is taken over. That will come to step number 5. But here one more thing they are given. Anita took over 50% investment. 50% is nothing but half of the investment. At 10% less, we have to imagine that what the book value of assets and liabilities are there, that will be considered as 100%. Less means we should deduct from the 100%. More means we should add it to the 100%. So here also we have to write half investment. Therefore, 20,000 into half or 50% means we have to get how much? 10,000 rupees. Okay, we have to get 10,000. This half of the investment we sold less than book value. Less is nothing but deduct 100 minus 10, we will get 90%. We will get 9,000 rupees has been sold. Actually, this one taken over. And the remaining investment was sold at a gain of 20% they are given. Gain is nothing but profit is there. So we have to add it. For 50% is 10% into 120% we have to write. Taken over is 90% and sold is 120%. Therefore we will get 12,000 rupees. So while making the total of these four, we will get the value that is 1,42,600. 1,42,600 rupees. 1,42,600 rupees we have to sell the realize the asset. This is step number 3. Step number 4 always related to the liabilities paid. But in this question, in the adjustment, they didn't give an information about the payment of liabilities. They are not saying that you have to pay the liabilities at a discount of this much. During that time, it is compulsory that we have to pay all the liabilities here. What are the 3 liabilities we should be considered as a creditors, bills payable and Vanita's loan that we have to pay compulsorily at the time of closing of the company. Whether they are saying about the information, if they are not saying the information, even though we have to pay. So it will come to here, we should write to bank account. In bracket we have to mention liabilities paid. Liabilities paid. So totally we have 3 liabilities, that is 2 creditors, 2 bills payable, 2 Vanita loan. Therefore, creditors is 20,000, bills payable is 6,000 and the Vanita loan is 5,000. Totally we have to get the liability of 31,000. 31,000 rupees valuable liabilities we have to pay compulsorily. This is about step number 4. Step number 5, assets taken over. So here furniture is also taken over and also investment is also taken over. So who is going to take over? Partners only taken over. That will come to step number 5. We will write by partners capital account. So here we should underline this one. First by Anita capital account. So in bracket we have to mention investment taken over. So here 10,000 into 90%. How the 10,000 will get? We have to classify at 20,000 into 15% is 10,000. We have to sold more and we have to take over less. Therefore 9,000 rupees. Again by Sunita capital account. In bracket we have to write furniture taken over. The value is 12,000 rupees. So here also just take the over. This is about step number 5. Any liabilities are taken over? Nobody has taken over. No, so step number 6 we won't get. Step number 7, always realization expenses. But in this question, realization expenses will be paid by a partner, not by the company. If any expenses paid by the company means it will be transferred to the bank account. If any expenses paid by the partner means we will transfer to partner's capital account. So that also come to the debit side only 2. Who is taken paid? Anita capital account. In bracket we have to mention realization expenses. realization expenses, that is 2600 rupees. Realization expenses 2600 rupees. After that, all the 7 steps is completed. So the 8th or 9th steps we have to get. How we have to get this step is by making the total, and we have to find out the difference. The total of the credit side is 1,96,600. Here also we have to write 1,96,600. Out of that, all which the deductions we will make is, we will get the difference is 1,000 rupees as the profit. We will transfer here to partners capital account. So in bracket we have to mention profit. So this profit we have to distribute it equally from Anita 1,000 into half, that is 500. Sunita, here also 1,000 into 1 by 2, we will get 500 rupees. Both the partners will get 500 rupees as a profit for one partner, another 500 rupees for another partner. So the first process we have to complete it. Now we have to move to the second account, that is partners capital account. So we will draw the columns for this here. Partners capital account. For this also we have to draw the columns. Particulars, first partner Anita, second partner Sunita. The credit side also particulars, first partner Anita, Sunita. Debit and credit we have to write compulsorily without any changes, without any mistakes also. So here particular Sanita Sunita, particular Sanita and Sunita. So like first we have to transfer the opening balances of partners capital account. Opening balances of partners capital account. First we have to write by balance brought down. First partner capital is 50,000. Second partner's capital is 50,000. 50,000 for one partner, 50,000 for second partner. This is the capital balance with which we have to transfer from the previous balance sheet. Next, in the previous balance sheet, we have one more value which is related to the partner's capital account. Under liability side, they are given. Which is that value? Reserve fund is there. So that reserve fund we have to transfer under partner's capital account under credit side, because it is available in the previous account in the liability side by reserve fund. The value of reserve fund is 30,000 into 1:1. Profit sharing ratio is equally, therefore 15,000 for first partner, 15,000 for second partner. 15,000 for first partner and 15,000 for second partner. Next, come to the realization account. In the realization account, somewhere we have to use the term partners capital account. Let's we have to see where we have to use. Under step number 1, we want to use the term partners capital account. Step number 2 also we didn't use that word. Step 3 also we didn't use the word. Step 4 we didn't use the term partners capital account. Step number 5 we use the term partners capital account. Step number 5, which side it is available? Credit side. In the next one, which side it will come? Debit side. Why we have to write? Because the assets taken one. So we will write to realization account. In bracket you have to mention assets taken over. Assets taken over. So Anita took over investment, so value is 90%, that is 9,000. For Anita's account we have to transfer 9,000. Sunita has taken over by the furniture, the value of furniture is 12,000. The directly value we have to transfer to the particular partner's capital accounts only. Step number 5 is completed. Step number 6, what it will say is to Anita's capital account, realization expenses. So in the previous videos and all, we have to use the term bank account because the expenses paid by the company. But in this question, the expenses paid by the partner. So which partner has been paid is the amount will be credited to their account only. So he is going to pay here. Anita is going to pay. So we have to transfer Anita's capital account. So which side it is there? Debit side of realization account. So here we have to write by realization account. By realization account. In bracket realization expenses. What is this value? Realization expenses. Who is going to pay? Anita. So for Anita's account we have to credit the value 2,600 and we have to not transfer for Sunita because Sunita didn't pay anything. And also one more time we have to use the term partner's capital account and the debit side of the realization account, that is profit, that also we have to transfer here by realization account. Realization account, in bracket we have to write profit. The profit is 500 for one partner, 500 for another partner. Now we will make the total. We will make the total. So first 50, 65, 67, 67, 68,100. 68,100. Out of 68,100 minus 9,000, we will get the difference 59,100. Second partner 50, 65, 65,500. 65,500. Same value we will write here. 65,500 minus 12,000, you will get the difference is 53,500. 53,500. And we will give the name for this to bank account. In bracket capitals. In bracket we have to write capitals. This transaction will transfer to the next account, that is bank account. Let's come to move. We have to move to the bank account and we will draw the columns for bank account only. So we will write debit side particulars amount, credit side again particulars amount, credit, debit and credit we have to. In the bank account, first we have to transfer opening balance, that is debit side we have to write to balance brought down. To balance brought down. The opening balance is 6,000. Opening balance is 6,000. So from the balance sheet, one more transaction is there that we have to transfer here. What is that? Anita's loan. Anita is a partner, so we have to transfer to credit side by Anita loan. That is 5,000. Anita is a partner, so Anita's loan is a liability. We have to pay it at the end of the closing the company, so that is 5,000. After that, come to the realization account. Somewhere we have to use the term bank account. Under step number 3, first we have to write So step number 3, which side is credit side is there. In the next account it will come to the debit side. So in which account we have to go? Realization account. We will write to realization account. So what is this value? Assets realized. So the value is 1,42,600. 1,42,600. In the same time, in the same realization account under step number 4, we have to use the term to bank account, that is liabilities paid. We have to get the difference under debit side. Now we transfer to the credit side of the next account by realization account. In bracket we have to mention that liabilities paid, that is 31,000. After that, no other place where we have to record it the term bank account. So step number 7, actually we have to wrote, but in this question we didn't write because it belongs to the partner, so it will transfer to partner's capital account. In the second account, partner's capital account, somewhere we have to use the term to bank account. This side, debit side, it will come to the credit side of the next account. We will write by partner's capital account. Partner's capital account. So that is Anita, Sunita. The difference of capital of Anita is 59,100. The difference of Sunita is 53,500. 53,500. So all the transactions are completed. So it's time to close the account. The total of bank account is 1,46,600. 1,46,600. 1,46,600. Now we will make the total of this. Like this, we have to prepare the ledger accounts of dissolution of partnership if dissolution expenses paid by the partner. So remaining all transactions are same. Step number 7, we have to use the different name. The same value we transferred here, partner's capital instead of transferring bank account. So it's the slight difference. So with the help of this, we have to classify the and we have to make the solution of this question only. So this is the solution. So once again, go through this one. You have to read carefully, you have to write carefully, you have to understand carefully. Later on you have to move to the solution only. Okay, my dear students, I think you people have been studied well, understood well. If you have any doubts, means you can directly contact me. If any doubts is there, means I will clarify your doubts. Thank you everyone.